What up, everybody?
I was jamming to that. It's going to be like one of the last times that we hear that song for our intro, because we got a new intro song. DJ C Bunny made us our own intro song, and I'm very excited to put it together.
Do we have a preview of it?
I mean, I can play it for you guys.
Can we give like a teaser?
I can give you guys a little teaser if you want to go ahead and start the show while I look for her.
Yeah, we need a teaser.
Well, I don't. Oh, there it is. All right. You guys want a teaser? We'll do a teaser.
Yeah. I like it.
How awesome is that?
Nice. I like it.
Very nice.
Gonna build like a new promo or a new intro because I'm like blonde in our intro. Our intro's from forever ago, so we need to revamp it a little bit.
Yeah. Well, what's going on, Amber?
Nothing.
Busy.
Nothing.
So much
I know.
shit.
Like we were even debating. We even debated. Like, do we want to do a show? Like, it's just a weird vibe right now on social media. But at the same time, the only way to like really keep going is just to keep going, right? Like carry on like usual and try to.
What else can you do? You know?
No, and like normally we just talk about, like how did you get started on TikTok and like da 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 da. But I wanted to ask you a question that I think might be, maybe it'll fit a little bit better.
Sure.
What are some things that you think are helpful, like off the app, to cope with what you do? Like, what are some things that you do to feel better when social media becomes to be like a little bit too much?
Smoke.
Right. Here's the thing. Tex called me before the show and he's like, hey, I may have had a gummy and forgot that we had a podcast tonight. And I was like, hey, this is like halfway empty and it's Amber. And we all know that Amber is gonna be. So like we're just gonna have like a smoke out episode. And like
I can't wait to come back up there. I'm so excited.
I'm very excited to see you. I am. I think
good time, that's for sure.
It's always a good time when we're all together. It is like all the bullshit disappears.
And we all forget about our phones, dude. I'm always damn, I wish I took pictures. Like, damn it.
Well, what I will say is I did get out, like I used to do photos. Like that's like a unknown fact about Kat. Like I have a really nice camera and like a whole photo studio set up, the lighting, the backdrops, like the everything. I got really into it a couple years before the pandemic hit and then fell really hard into it afterwards, but then found social media. So I stopped doing it, but I'm going to bring that the weekend. I'm going to bring that the weekend that you're up here. So, because I want like, y'all are frameable now to me. You know what I'm saying? I feel like we've reached that level of our friendship where like, I'd put your ass in a frame. I'd hang you up.
Right.
But we need some like.
Why haven't I made a frame yet?
I mean, we can talk about that like not.
Damn.
We'll do us all like very soon about that.
But I want to get like, but that's what I want to build is essentially like a little photo, like, the frames with like all the multiple pictures in it.
Yeah, where you meet everybody. Yeah.
Yeah. Like I want to build one with everybody because like the weekend after you leave, we have we have more people coming in for it's like 2 weekends of like Friendsgiving. It's crazy. So if for any reason you're bored the following weekend, you're more than welcome to come back up. Like,
okay.
Right.
All right. I might take you up on that one.
I mean, yeah, we're doing 2 Friendsgivings in a row and just kind of hang out and latch onto each other and
cry a little.
Right. Like things things are getting a little intense. Like, why do you think that you stay though? Like, I've been thinking about that so much today. Like,
because
how many
I love
times?
so many people on there.
I know.
Like, there's so many people that mean so much to me. And I feel like that's the only way I know what's going on with their lives. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like, I just started blocking. Block. I just started blocking, dude. I'm done.
Yeah. I mean, that's all that you can do. Like,
Terrible people are going to be terrible people. That's just.
And today I was like, no, I'm just going to be done. I'm just going to leave. But then I remember like the messages that I've gotten from people that are like, because of you, I got my diagnosis and like now I'm getting proper medical care, or, you know, whether it be from politics to, which I have kind of stepped back from just because I feel like it's gotten too extreme, like on both sides to really have a conversation about it.
It has.
As far as TikTok goes, like I've dropped it, but you get all those floods of like, you guys make my day better, and you know I'm going through so much right now, and seeing you. Hi, Scott.
I've been seeing that a lot too.
Yeah,
everybody's
that was
Team Cat, Team Amber, and Team Tex.
and that's why, right? Like that's why, because you find like this community, and when you realize how small the other community, it's so minuscule. You know what I mean?
Right.
Like it's not worth walking away from the people.
That's what they
then
want.
people, it is. And then people will say like, oh, well, you can't walk away because you love it. You love the drama. No, I love those side messages. Like I love seeing, like, especially when I help someone with like a diagnosis, that's such a big deal because it is such a big deal to feel recognized in the medical. I mean, you know that you go through a lot, like you've talked about it a little bit online, that you go through some, you know, chronic health issues, and it sucks. And you're stuck in your house. And like this is like a social outlet, you know, like
it's awful.
It is.
And people just
and then
don't understand.
Texas method has just been like, I'm out. I'm all the way out. Like he ain't posting. He ain't on there. He ain't.
Dude, I know. I'll get in the shower and just close my eyes and cry and just feel like, I don't know. I just picture like black, like yuckiness coming out of me and draining. Like I don't know.
It's toxic.
It's been rough lately.
Yeah,
it's been rough lately.
But everything that gets bad, we know it always gets resolved, and it always kind of makes it way better. Yeah, I mean, there's that, right? Like, I feel like we've gotten a lot closer during the last few months that all this has been going on, and you know, I've been able to build really great relationships with people, and
you guys are like my family now.
Yes, he is. Yeah, yes. Wait, hold on. We need this up there. Yes, he is. Hashtag. Hashtag watch text disassociate. Hashtag welcome to Michigan, Tex. It's legal. You're allowed to talk about it. It's legal.
I know. No, it ain't that much. I'm just tired.
But I've been like trying to like hang out off the app with friends and just, you know, go out and do stuff and get off fucking social media.
Yeah. I know. It has. It's been rough. Like we didn't even I don't even know how to do a podcast right now. So y'all are just kind of bearing with us while we hang out with each other, I guess. Like we're all so tired. I don't know what else. What's some good stuff?
How do I make this a big screen? There it goes. Okay.
What's some good stuff? What's some funny stuff that we can talk about? We can talk about Nancy Pelosi's husband. Did you see that?
He got hammered.
Like what's going on there?
Hey, Angie. Someone's trying to get her.
But like, do you think it was like? Do you think it was like her boyfriend
at all?
Well, because so the story is like what is it, Tex? You know more about it. Like what is their version of what happened with Pelosi's husband?
It was a break-in, supposedly.
Right. And it was like another guy that was in there, but didn't they find both of them in their underwear?
Yeah.
The burglar and Pelosi's husband were both in their underwear, and like nobody wants to talk about that part.
And the guy was illegal.
He was illegal?
I didn't know that.
Yeah. And he hit Paul Pelosi over the head with a hammer in front of the police officers, and all they did was tackle him.
In front of the police officers?
No.
Yeah. The fuck?
Yeah, he said that they were the police were right here. He and Paul Pelosi and this intruder guy.
It's not funny, but it's too close. Just get in the way when burglaring.
And he said he was gonna wait on Nancy.
Maypole, you're modded, honey.
Fucking thing. And then when they said Nancy's not here, that's when he whacked him over the head with a hammer. I'm dead serious.
I just feel like something's not right there. I feel
no.
Something's
There's
weird.
been, I mean, you're talking about like she's the third in command in our country.
right.
The third in command in our country. And
If
so,
someone's trying to attack them with a weapon, they're gonna get shot.
so you know
Right.
he's heavily secured,
Right.
heavily guarded, heavily security around their house, lives in a gated, armed gated community. The window was broken from the inside, not the outside.
That's a little weird.
Because when they did a flyover, you could see all the glass on the outside, so it was busted from the inside.
What a bunch of rookies.
Right.
Like, come on,
Like,
dude. All you
we
gotta
know
do is
better than
watch
that.
like 3 true crime shows to know that that you're not passing the vibe check there.
Yeah.
Like, if you're gonna stage something, at least stage it correctly.
Right. Yeah, something's definitely
I
weird
called it
about
Jesse
that.
Smollett.
Right. Was Jesse Smollett involved in this? Like, did he help them
Well, they're not
plan
learning
it?
too much from him, that's for sure.
It's hi, Scrappy. Do we have
I don't even
Scrappy?
watch TV, man. Like ever. I get my news from
Stop.
TikTok.
Hammer time.
Wife.
Definitely a new form of BDSM for sure.
He's either out driving drunk or at home getting hammered.
There you have it.
Yeah,
And
like
there's been no update like of him. Like there's been no like
He's probably dead.
no, like he's
press
he's like
conference.
physically fine, right?
No, he had to go into like surgery supposedly because he's what 80, 70 something.
Yeah, I
years
mean
old?
he's up there in the age.
And you get hit in the head with a hammer.
Then use the other one.
Yeah, he
Yeah,
went
it'd be
back
a
for
little rough.
surgery, is what the reports were. But they haven't like.
Oh, someone
Given
just
any
said he went
updates?
home. He went home today.
Oh,
he's
well, then
home.
he good,
That was quick.
right? Must not have been that bad. Maybe
Yeah,
it was a
What
little
kind of
scratch or
surgery did he
something.
have?
He's 80.
He's 80. I don't remember politics all being so old when I was younger. It was like they were in their 50s and 60s, not 80s.
It's because we keep reelecting the same people.
Ugh.
Like we're not doing like a turnover. Like I want to see Obama. Obama was young when he was
All
president.
true.
That's the vibe
Yeah.
that we need. We need like younger people because like I watched an interview and I can't even tell you who it was or what he was running for, or if he was already elected, or I saw a couple of clips. I thought I was watching an interview from like 1950.
Was he a
This
bald dude?
guy was
he a
sitting
bald
there.
dude?
Yeah, talking about
He's
gay
running for
marriage.
He's running for Senate in Pennsylvania.
No, not that guy, but like, are we for real with that guy? And he's running against Dr. Oz, who like, right?
Yeah.
Who like, why is Dr. Oz even involved in politics right now?
It's
Hey, but don't
getting out
worry,
of
Trump
hand.
backed him, so we're good.
I'm
Y'all
like
just go out and vote for the man.
Trump
anti-government.
endorsed.
Right. I'm just
Trump
so
endorsed.
anti-government anymore, dude. I don't trust
No,
any of it.
all the way. Sorry, I got kiddos that aren't.
your cigarette. I think that's.
Oh, I don't have to hide it?
No,
No,
you're
that's what
not.
he's trying
No,
to
it's
tell
not
me.
TikTok.
Fuck,
It's
okay.
YouTube.
Thank
You're,
you.
You're a whole grown
like-
ass adult, Amber. Smoke a cigarette.
Welcome to the
I used to be on
adult section.
TikTok like,
You're still at the kid table.
Right? Like, is this okay
I
here?
don't ever get on here. I think I've only done like 3 YouTube shows. And
'Cause
it
you were
was
on Ship,
and
weren't
then
you?
you and Ship. That's the only ones I've done, and now this one.
Are you?
I hate
We have.
lives.
Are you on tomorrow with us or no? I didn't know if
I don't
you're
think
if
I
you were
am.
going to be a reoccurring character or not. I don't know
think I
how
am
we're
tomorrow.
doing this, but we have.
Like,
Don't
I'm
forget.
open to being one like later for sure, but
Well, and everybody
Here and
that's in here right now, don't forget tomorrow night is. I do believe it's tomorrow night. Maybe I should like triple check before I'm like, hey everybody, don't forget.
Right.
Wow. You don't
I'm
even
horrible
know.
with it. Yeah, no, the 4th, and tomorrow's the 4th, right?
Yeah.
Yep, we have the Trailer Park Association meeting. Yes, Pribs. It's tomorrow, wife. Tex is scared of people that are lacking in stature.
I'll fucking mute you.
Listen, I've kept that secret.
Yeah,
I've
clearly
kept that secret
not.
this whole time. What?
All right, I won't. Stop.
That was the best shit ever. Anyway.
Poor
Yeah,
Tex. We'll be nice. Hey, look,
on
I'll
Ship
make you
Show
feel
at 8
better. I'm horrified. I have a phobia of possums. There you go, Tex. I told mine. So now if people are gonna tag you in those videos, you go tag me in some possum videos and
There you go.
it'll level out.
They
And I
can
hate
say-
spiders. So
they
I'm
can
scared to
say
death
all
of
they want.
spiders.
Yep, there we go. Everybody's phobias have been. See, it's a safe space. Don't you feel
There's no
Yeah.
safe space. There's no
there
such
is
thing.
safe space?
No, there's no such thing.
But it's funny he thought he was gonna be scared of me before he met me.
That I did.
So concerned. I'm pretty sure that I have a video of me
The little
like,
person at the Capitol, that's so
off the
funny.
steps where I was like, I don't.
turned
I
white,
like
didn't
brown
you?
eyes.
Y'all are wrong. That's messed up.
We're all friends here, Tex.
Yeah, I
It's
can
all right.
tell. I can tell.
I
Hey,
mean,
Stoney, now that
with,
Stoney's
like,
here.
With like maybe 5 or
Tony.
6 screen recorders. It's just us and our friends in the screen recorders. What are you worried about?
Yeah, and
Right. All the screen reporters, you know, we're being recorded. Every word.
Whatever. Don't care. Don't care anymore. I could say like flying purple people eater, and it will
Right.
get
What are they gonna do
turned
when
into,
when they find out we grilled
now
one of
you're
those and ate
bullying.
them on the Michigan trip?
you're
right.
purple
Like that's
people
what it'll
eaters, you know?
turn into. I'm racist. Oh snap! Missy's only 5'2".
yeah, that's,
At
I know.
99
Listen, I
pounds.
wasn't the shortest one on
That's
that trip
tall.
either because Ames, I think that's her name, was shorter than I
Ames.
was.
Yes, Ames is Texas. Like yeah, Ames was pushing it.
That one still gives me a little nightmares. I ain't even gonna laugh. No, that
That's
one.
funny.
That
Ames
one
is
about did me in.
wonderful. What's wrong with you?
I didn't say she wasn't. I'm just talking about like when she first came up to us.
We're just gonna need her wear heels.
But we don't have like little people features though.
That's what I keep telling him. Like, and he's like, it doesn't matter. I think it's just like a size thing, but he's not afraid of kids.
What's
Kids
the
I
are-
don't know.
difference?
I feel like we should talk about
Kids-
something else that Tex doesn't get mad.
Yeah.
I feel like we should change the conversation.
He's over like this. Just staring.
Stoney, Ames wouldn't talk to you because you could crush her with your big toe.
Dude, I know. I want like
and
I
not
need
even on purpose. You walk behind her and your big toe is gonna crush Ames. Poor girl.
I need like a photo of Stoney with Ames because that would just be,
Yes.
it
He's
would
so
it would
fucking
look like
tall.
You're
it
gonna
would
have
look
to
like
go back
Kevin Hart
30
and the
feet.
Shaq and Shaq. Kevin Hart.
I
and
literally
Shaq.
go to his waist, dude. I'm to his waist.
I'm a
stand beside
tall
him.
girl, and I had to look up at Stoney, and I'm like, I'm a tall girl, and I'm like,
Mm-hmm.
nice to meet you, Stoney.
Right.
Thanks for coming.
You gotta get your microphone out just to talk to him.
Right. The megaphone.
Up there?
Hello,
Right.
Stoney. Thank you for coming.
Yeah, that was awesome. I had a great time on that trip. We all had a good time on that
It
trip, man.
was. It was a
It was a
good
really good
one.
trip.
It was a good one. I liked after, like when we all went to dinner and stuff. That was fun. That was a good time.
I love when you chased us down the road. I was like, oh, I was holding your hand.
me and Ginger.
Tex is like, "Brr."
Dude, he like sped off. Like that almost took my arm off.
I was gonna hang
And then
on
I went
you.
to run after the car, and my husband's like, like we're not running. What are you
You should have
doing?
seen how he's acting in the fucking car when Aunt was trying to make a video. He was just driving all over fucking place. He's back
He's
there
like-
flinging all over.
You.
I would never do such a thing. That puts y'all in danger. I would never do that.
Yeah, you're just so innocent, Tex.
He loves like his favorite thing to do is to embarrass all of us though. Like
I
in
know.
public. Like we went to Chick-fil-A when I was in Texas, and he's like, and they're like, well, what's the order for? And he's like, Kat, President-elect Kit Kat. Do you know her? She's on TikTok. She's kind of famous. And I'm sitting there like I was probably hungover. We were in Texas. And I'm like, stop. And he'll do it in the middle of the store and be like, that's so-and-so from TikTok. They're famous. I'm like, What?
He kept doing that to Ant when we was going in places too.
Dude, he's ruthless with Ant because Ant's actually like famous on the internet. So
Right.
like Tex loves to mess with him the most. Keely said that you got nothing on her.
Dude, listen, the whole time I was around him, my
Who's
cheeks
Keely?
hurt so bad from laughing. I just couldn't stop. Like, he's such
Keely?
an asshole, I couldn't stop laughing.
Yeah, who's Keely?
Coolio's Coladas.
I don't know who that
That's
is.
right, Privs. Yeah.
You don't know who that
Go get
is?
'em.
Mm-mm.
I've got receipts that say
You got
different.
receipts? Oh,
Yeah, I
I
think
do.
you're lying about that text.
I got
What?
receipts.
See?
I got
Oh,
group
Kyle
chat
Redneck?
receipts that say that you know who Keely is.
Yeah.
Oh,
I don't know
What
what you're
now?
I
talking about.
hate this camera.
why are you always like, I don't know what you're talking about?
I don't
No,
know.
no one knows what you're talking. Like you make me like that's gaslighting. Did you know that? That's
I'm
the
sorry.
definition.
Kat, am I bullying and harassing you?
You're
No.
bullying her. You're
No.
bullying.
You're not bullying me or harassing me, but you are in fact gaslighting me because you're
Well,
like,
that's
I don't know what
just-
you're
that's
talking
true.
about. So you're trying to make me feel crazy.
Trying.
Excuse me. I just had a full neurology psychology workup and I am not crazy. I do
That's
have
not
Yeah,
very
what did they
horrible.
say? If you don't mind, is everything
I
okay?
have
Well-
very horrible undiagnosed ADD.
It's not what the husband told me.
Go
but, hey,
figure.
we'll go with his word. He lives there.
And so your brain is like it was like a really interesting appointment, and honestly I find like what your brain can do so incredibly fascinating. So I do have PTSD. It's not something that I talk about a lot because people are always like, why? It's like, it's PTSD, bruh. Like, don't ask me about it. It's rude as
Right.
hell.
Obviously,
It's like
don't want to
rude
talk
as
about
hell.
See?
But I did get like re-triggered
Scott
a
agrees.
couple of months ago. And what that will do to your brain if you suffer from PTSD and you have a big enough trigger is your brain starts like going crazy, trying to block out that memory again. And it will
Hey,
screw up
Maddie.
sometimes and start forgetting things that you shouldn't forget. And then with the ADD, but the way that they kind of worded it was like, as my physical health is kind of like not doing, I don't want to say decline because it's a very weird word, changing. As my physical health changes, it
Lucky
just
road.
makes those things worse. I don't have the full report back yet, but ADD was definitely mentioned. We're going to try some medication for that, I guess. We'll see how it goes. Because it was so funny because
Right.
the doctor goes, have you ever tried like Adderall or Ritalin? And I was like, like the right way? like the way that has a doctor ever prescribed it to
Right.
me? No, definitely not. And I was like, have I
done it? Yes.
Have I ever done it? Yes. And he started laughing and he's like, well, how did it make you feel? And I was like, well, I didn't really do it the correct way. And it was when I was like 18, 19. That was like a real popular thing to do.
Mhm.
Because you're on
Stoney,
Twitch, Tony.
I
we
don't
are
remember it doing
live.
anything to me. I feel like I was just normal.
That because you need it.
Stoney,
Probably.
we're live on Twitch, YouTube, and Facebook, so you can't see all the comments from all of them.
But if you go on YouTube, you will see more comments because I feel like the majority. If you want to be in the comment party, you might want to take your butt over to YouTube because that's.
But
where
we like
most
you
people
on
are.
Twitch.
We do like you on Twitch though because it helps. But well, that's what the doc. Because I told the doctor the same things. Like, well, what did it do to you, even though you did it the wrong way? And I was like, honestly, nothing. I was like, I got up and did more. Definitely, like it did give me more energy, but it was very like focused energy.
Yeah.
And he just kind of smiled and he's like, that's what it's supposed to do. And then I started following this guy because, like TikTok listens to us as we sleep. I woke up like the next morning. Hey, my daughter's on that. And there was this guy that popped up on my For You page because my algorithm on this account sucks. I don't see any of you guys. Even on my following page, I have to go to everybody's accounts that I'm friends with, like in real life. I don't
know
see
it's
any of
been
you
weird lately.
I was wondering why you haven't been liking my videos or nothing.
because you're not posting. I've gone to your
Oh.
page.
Oh,
You have
Yeah,
to
it might help
post
if you post them.
in
or the
order.
like.
But yeah, it's supposed to help you. Like it will, if you need it, it will help you like focus and then like all those like crazy racing thoughts, like apparently they go away. This guy like legit took his first Adderall like on TikTok. He's documenting the whole thing. He's in his 40s, undiagnosed his whole life. And it was like he took it to go grocery shopping and he was like updating everybody. He's like, I feel kind of warm, but like it's not making me anxious or anything. Like I'm okay. And he went grocery shopping and then brought the groceries back to his RV and put them all away. And then like started redoing the whole RV. Like organizing it, doing things that he hadn't gotten
that's
done
what I need in my life.
A year. And he said he didn't feel hyper or jittery. It was the way that he always feels, but it was like all those racing thoughts actually went from his brain to his body to action. And I'm like, I would love to know what that feels like.
Right.
Because I just will sit there and stare, and it's like every thought in the whole entire world about what I didn't get done, what I need to get done.
Yeah.
Like
and you'll start one thing and be like, fuck, I gotta do this first. And you go to that thing, you're like, fuck, you'll be busy all day and get nothing done.
Oh my God. Like I have like so many hobbies too. Do you like hobby pick where like you'll have a hobby and you're obsessed with it for like a few weeks and then you move on to the next hobby? That's ADD.
Yep.
I never knew that.
What?
I never knew this. I was like, I've been walking around with ADD for like almost 40 years.
I need to go to the doctor about this.
Yeah, talk to like get a referral for neuropsychology. Like that's the best way. It's the most official way to be diagnosed. Like, yeah, you could talk to your primary about it, but like he may misdiagnose you because there's other things that cause those symptoms as well. So like it's always best to go to like a specialist, but it's a neuropsychologist. And I was told that that's like the best diagnosis. It's like the most accurate. I was there for 5 hours though.
Jesus.
Doing testing.
Doing what?
Testing.
Like, what do you do though? Like
they talk to you about like your struggles and things like that. And then there's like, it's a lot of memory stuff.
Oh God, I don't have that.
I was crying in there and I couldn't get through it. And the girl was like, are you okay? And I was like, I feel like you think I'm really stupid. And it's really screwing with me. So like, as I'm trying to do these things, all I can think about is you think I'm really stupid. And she's like, I don't think you're stupid. I think you have some memory problems that we need to figure out. So you need to not worry about what I think. There's a reason that you're here. And then once I got out of that like headspace, I was able to do all the testing. But it's like memory, math. Most of it is like, I'm going to show you this and you have to remember it. Or they'd give me like a list of words and then I had to repeat them. Numbers, repeat them. Forwards, backwards. Stuff like that. And then what like really shocked me was she brought it up again at the end and was like, hey, remember those 4 words? And I was like, no, that was 5 hours ago. The chairs were garbage. The chairs were garbage, wife. And then my office put me in a plastic chair for the whole damn time.
You know who doesn't have ADD?
Who?
Duke.
No, he's very focused on his life.
I mean, he's living the dream right there. Not a care in the world.
Holy, there we go. We'll get Duke.
Dude, I have memory problems so bad.
Yeah, like it triggered my anxiety. Oh, mine's horrible.
What chairs?
So
and I think I'd be overwhelmed with all of that.
I was. It's really you can take breaks. Like I took a lot of breaks. So
you can like go smoke and all that good stuff.
Yep. I would go out, smoke, call Cody and cry for a minute. Like, I feel so stupid. And he's like, you're fine, babe. Duke's not dead. You're fine. You're not stupid. So like if you do get the testing, just make sure you have someone to call like on your breaks because you're going to beat yourself up, especially if you have like a hard time with it. You're going to beat yourself up. You just can't do that. And you got to like.
Okay. So what about on the like the addiction side of it when it comes to medications?
See, that's what I was worried. Right there. That's what I was worried about too. So me and you actually struggle with the same problem, the same drug of choice, the same everything. But like, I'm not an AA girl. I'm not an NA girl. To me, that made me relapse more than anything else. I finally got clean and sober when I stopped doing 12 steps and just did the work myself. Like I took things from it for sure. But if
Right.
we're being honest here, like I got better drugs from the people at NA than I did
Same
before
stupid.
NA.
Right. I always
Um,
used going to NA and NAA.
Yep.
Always, dude.
If
And
not
everybody's like, you
before,
have
then
to
you
have
were going
meetings or
out
it's not
after.
getting clean. Bullshit. I did it by myself.
I was getting high with my sponsor.
Yep.
It's just,
My
it's a
dope boy
joke.
sat right outside the door when I was done at the meeting.
Mhm.
If he didn't sit through it to see who else would want it. You know what I mean?
But the thing is that like if it's a medication that you need and you know that you need it, then it's very different. And I think that the risk would be a lot lower because it is a stimulant. It's not a downer. And you're like me, like we're downer girls. Like I like
Yep.
those, like I struggle with that with like pain medication. Now for my pain, like I'm always so scared when they have to give me pain meds. And I'm like, you don't understand. Like,
Yeah.
I don't want to go back. I can't go back.
Nope.
Like I have babies. Like I will die if I go back out there. I'm not doing it.
Nope.
But like I do really well with it, even with pain medication because
So
even in the program
considering
we
that
know
you
that if you need it, and then it's not a drug.
right.
If you're using it properly, it's not.
I guess if you don't trust yourself, you can give it to somebody and they can give it to you, whatever.
Or like
Eh,
I don't mine broke. I'm gonna order a new one. Mine is in like a box. Like they have boxes too to where it will only unlock during the time that you need to take it. And then when you put it back in there, it locks. You could still cheat the system by taking out
Right.
more. You could, but it's at least a reminder. Like I think it's better that it's just a reminder to yourself. Like there's a reason I bought this. There's a reason I put it in this box. And like it helps hold yourself accountable a little bit.
So
But I
here's
bet
a
you that you
question.
would do a lot better than you think.
Here's a question. Was everything that because you and I do have a lot of the same kind of past stuff.
Mhm.
Do you ever get like narcolepsy? Like it's just like you just want to fall asleep just anywhere sometimes.
Yeah.
Me too, dude. And I don't
Or where you
understand
feel like you fall asleep, but you don't, but like you're right there. Like,
Yeah.
that when you fall asleep and you do that jump thing, it's that feeling right before. I can get stuck in that for like 3 to 5 minutes where I'm
Me
just like,
too. Me, especially when I'm driving, dude. I guess I'll be like having to smack myself. And I don't want to look
girl,
like I'm doing what we used to do. You know what I mean?
oh
Because I'm most
Lord,
certainly not.
oh
What is
Lord,
it?
look who found Twitch.
Oh Lord, who?
Joe Campbell.
Careful, he'll dox everybody.
Here comes the doxing.
Right.
But we abused our bodies.
Badly.
You know what I mean? Like, I mean, I struggled with addiction and was on hard drugs for years. With a
Dude, I was
very
addicted to putting a needle in.
Yeah,
To
same.
be honest.
And I don't think I've ever admitted that like out loud, but same.
I did water.
I broke my femur when I was like I think I was 19 in a car accident. And you got to remember, this was like back in the day. This was before like the opioid epidemic and opioid awareness. Girl, they put me on Oxy for a broken femur and like they kept refilling it. They refilled it like 3 times. And then they wonder why. But now it's like they've gone even harder with it. So now they've gone the opposite way to where they won't give it to anybody. And you have to like beg for pain medication.
What
Like
I've
there's never
noticed
middle
is
ground.
When I was using and I would go to the hospital like I'm fucking dying, like I need help, they would refuse me. But I go to the hospital now and say, hey, I've been clean for this long. I don't want no pain meds. They will offer them every fucking time.
Oh my God, Tex, I told you. Remember me telling you this?
Every time.
It's in my chart. It is in my chart.
I wasn't paying attention.
We were talking about how like never mind. Tex, you just hang out. You just hang out.
I'm just hanging out in the comments.
You just zone out over there.
Yeah, no, I'm just hanging out in the comments.
That's what they did to me. I remember because they I was like, I had an opiate problem. So even when I do need them, if my doctor sends them, he will only send like 4.
Right.
You can have your doctor do that. Like, don't send me a month's worth at a time. Like, can we do this on a weekly basis or every couple of day basis? It's a pain in the butt, but it helps with like holding yourself accountable too. But I remember like,
I think garage door guy is stoned too. Look at his picture. He's like,
I can't. I'm backwards. I hate that backwards shit. I feel so.
I know,
weird.
I do too. It always confuses me. And this eyebrow like sticks up so much higher, and it's only noticeable when I'm backwards, and it drives me.
Yeah, I feel like this side is like squished.
And you know what really sucks is that this is how people see you.
I know. Cat,
This is
I
how
know. Thanks,
everybody else
thanks for the
sees
reminder.
me. I'm like, I don't like that. Why do you see me like
I'm
that?
trying to fix. Hey, I went to the hospital a few years back and told them I'm
I'm like
clean or
that
whatever,
now.
and I had a fucking migraine, and they tried to give me a script of Percocets for a migraine.
What?
Yeah, I was like, "Are you kidding me?" Yeah,
There's Imitrex. There's lots of migraine medications.
yeah, yeah.
Holy crap. They did it to
It,
me when I broke a rib. They were like, well, we can give you like a small amount of Percocet. And I'm like,
nope.
for a rib? What is wrong with you? I don't need
It,
Percocet for like a rib.
but if it's people like dying, you can at least give them one, dude. Like,
Yeah.
I feel so bad for people that are withdrawn. I feel so bad for people that are in it that wake up to it every day. That's just sucked.
It's a miserable
sucked.
existence. It's a very miserable circle of existence. That's for sure.
It's
But
all
at the
day.
same,
You just.
I feel like people that have been through it though, like, especially if you're able, like, because how long do you have under your belt? Like, how long have you been sober?
13 years.
Nice.
July
Nice.
6th of 09.
See, but I feel like it makes you like once you've got that amount, like I feel like once you hit that 10-year mark, like once I hit 10, I was like, this is easy peasy.
Yeah,
Like,
it's easy.
because
But I'm
not
telling you,
many,
my third and my fifth year, oh my God, it was more like they were awful.
was harder
was
than the
awful.
first. And the crazy thing is that like, especially with that drug, it's less than 1%.
Yeah, I
That
know. We
make
beat
it
some
to 10
odds,
years.
Kat. We beat some
That,
odds, man.
that make it to the 10 years. Like, think about that. Like, really let that register.
I
That
know. And it feels like it was just yesterday sometimes. Like, I'll meet up with people that I used to use with sometimes just because they're not using either. You know what I mean?
right.
And we'll have the war stories. You know how that goes. And it just, I don't
Me
know.
and you did that in Michigan, and people's faces that didn't know that about me, they were like, what the fuck? And I was
It
like,
makes
leave
you
me and
stronger.
Amber alone. We're trauma bonding. Leave us alone.
Yeah, damn it.
Hey, that's what Duke's doing.
I wish I had the money I spent on. Oh my gosh. I'd be
Oh my God,
millionaire.
we would be living fat, girl.
We could buy an
Holy
island.
smokes. I could like buy a house. I could definitely buy a house.
Definitely.
Definitely buy a house.
Mhm.
Duke is fine, everybody. He's just sleeping.
Okay, Tex, what do you want to talk about since you've been silent this whole damn
I
time?
know, but me and
No,
Amber.
I'm just letting y'all talk. Y'all keep going at it.
Because me and Kat can just keep going and going. I can't
Oh,
wait
we
to come
know.
up there. I'm so
We know.
excited.
I know. I'm
Buy a
so
Ferrari.
excited to see you. A Ferrari.
Yeah, I
Ferrari.
like the Ferrari instead of a house. You can always live in the Ferrari.
I feel like that's what you should get when you hit 10 years. You should get all the money that you spent before back.
That's
Like,
awesome.
congratulations.
I always wanted a pocket that doubled everything when I was using. I'd be like, can I just put these in here and it just double for
Double
me?
it. Right, Duke's not dead. It's Garage Door that started it. See? He moved. We have a tail.
Can
We
you
have a
play
tail.
Purple
my
Princess
song.
song?
What
We have
song?
a tail. Tail wag.
Dana's right here.
Daners. She's in her
I love
onesie.
Dana.
Do we get to see Dana's onesie? She's a
He's so
giraffe.
cute. Oh, I
Oh,
like
Amber,
it.
do you own a onesie?
I can buy one.
You don't need to. I have 3.
Okay.
So you can wear one of the ones that I don't wear because we are doing a onesie bar crawl the weekend that you're here.
Man, that's
Yeah.
gonna be really tall on her.
I know she's gonna be like, hi.
Yeah, I'll stay warm. I can put stuff underneath there.
The alien one that I have, it's like a little short on me because it like goes
Okay.
down, but I bet it fit you perfect. And then I
bet
have
it would too.
I'm
You're
wearing
not
one of my
too much
zebra ones.
taller than me. If nothing else, I can roll it.
She can just roll it.
Roll it.
Tex, why you know what? Why is it that whenever like things start to become enjoyable and like fun and silly,
He's gonna
like,
ruin it.
you show up and make it not that way anymore?
Yeah.
Why do you feel like you do that?
I am the way that I am.
But like, does it stem from something?
And the papers every day is who I am.
Tex, what are your thoughts on flat Earth?
Oh my gosh. I don't know what you're talking
We
about.
just decided to get baked.
Oh, you want me to play that song? I can't. I'm on the phone. I'm on my phone. I can't. I got on the same damn phone. I don't think I can play it.
She probably deleted it, she said. Chat was getting too crowded over on the YouTubes.
Thank you, Stony.
It is, Stony. But I mean, it's okay that you feel that way
Yes,
because
it is,
we're all
Stony.
allowed. We're all allowed to feel how we feel, Stony. It doesn't change my
Yeah.
opinion of you. You're wrong, but that's
What's up,
okay.
cowboy?
It's totally fine that you're wrong. I still love you.
See, Cat's Meow thinks I'm funny.
Oh,
At least
Lord.
somebody loves me.
Now you're gonna.
Where's
now,
Heather at? Is Heather in here? Damn it!
Heather Radical?
Yes.
Probably not. She's probably like catching
She's in
up
the-
on
she's in
the
the
Snapchat.
Where's
Is she
Nicole?
catching up on Snapchat? You want to talk about the funniest mother effer to have in a Snapchat like group with? It's Heather Radical because she'll be
I
gone
love
all
her
day.
too.
You will not see Heather Radical all day. But like what I love the most about her is when she gets off work, she'll catch up and she'll respond to every single snap throughout the entire day. So you get to relive the day through Heather Radical at the end of the day.
Thank you, Maddie. I love you too.
Oh my
Where's
Lord.
Nicole at? Is she in here?
Nicole was in here. Keely's in
I
here.
love her
Ames is in
too.
here. Catro's in here. Pribs is in here. I forgot that you can't see the chat.
Pedro.
Stoney's in here. Amber Lynn. Heather's in here. Scott's in here.
What does that just
The whole,
say?
the whole crew's here. What? Yeah,
Thank
text
you,
throws them up
Stoney.
fast. Have you jumped out of a plane? How is the Earth
It
flat?
could,
You're not high up enough to see. What are you
Yeah.
talking about? What is jumping out of a plane?
and it makes more sense if you're jumping out of a plane and you land on something flat than circled anyway.
How high up
Duh.
is that plane taking you, Stoney, before it drops you that you can see that the Earth is round? You're going that high up in a plane that you can physically see the curvature of the Earth
I
before
mean,
you
he
jump
probably
out?
can, as tall as he is, he can probably see it himself anyway.
He probably can.
20,000 feet.
That's not tall. That's not up enough to see the curvature. See, my wife agrees.
Full oxygen mask.
You're a liar. Like, show me. I want receipts, Stoney. I want video.
Right.
I want screenshots. Two onesies. He can't wear the one that he bought for Tux out in public. What the hell is it? What kind of onesies are y'all buying?
Hey, don't you worry about me and Matt.
Oh no.
I'm not. I'm
Don't
not.
worry. We'll get Cody in there too. Don't worry.
Well, I got Cody one. He's gonna be. He has a
Oh, he needs
Sasquatch.
his second one for Matt and I and Cody's party, onesie party.
Oh yeah, we should do onesies for the Bachelor Bachelorette. Nah,
Gosh damn it.
we need to dress up for that.
She said,
Yeah, no, we need to dress up for that. That's like the best part.
There will be no.
Lex needs an alien onesie. Hey, super good to see you again. I'm really sorry to hear that.
Sorry. Oh, that sucks. I'm so sorry.
Can you please stop bullying?
Go
Stoney?
make a video. Shut up.
Oh, it was the shut up part, Stoney. Stoney, I'll duet you.
That was
Amber
screen
will-
recorded
and then-
right there.
and then
Matt,
Amber
stop
will-
bullying.
Amber will delete tags, and you guys can make the I stand with Stoney video.
That's exactly what I'm doing.
I stand with Stoney because Cat's a bully.
I stand with Stoney.
Was what a
Cat bullies
rat?
are own friends, damn it.
No, it was the cat. There's no rats in my house. What the fuck are you
I
talking
love
about?
your house. I think it's so pretty.
It is. It's cozy in here.
It is. It's so
It's
pretty.
cozy in here. I can't wait until you're back in my garage. Now I go out in the garage to have a cigarette and no one's there. No one's there.
No,
so-
and then when I come in, you're like, hey, leave. So then I leave. It's weird.
You're no one special, Tex. God, get over
I
it.
know.
Well, that's
trust
Dana.
me.
I like when Dana comes.
Oh, Lord have mercy.
We
I
taught
know.
Tax how to play euchre,
And I
I
dominated
love
y'all.
euchre.
and he
I
dominated.
y'all.
You
He
You
did.
did?
And smoked them all.
beginner's luck.
Thank you. Every time it is. Especially
play
with
you.
euchre. I'm telling you right now, with euchre, you'll be like on a
Nope,
winning
I'll
streak.
do it
And
again.
then
That's just how I am. I'm a baller. What can I say?
I'll play. You should see how I play.
but here's the thing, Tex also like he was learning how to play. So for the first game, it was an open hand. And we
No,
were
Kind
no,
of
like
no,
give it to
no,
him
no.
a little bit.
No, that was the training round. Then we did a round without the hand, without showing anybody.
Mhm.
I won that one. Then we swapped up partners, and I won that one too.
Did you like it? Do you like it?
Yeah, I dominate. Hell yeah, I do.
We'll go and play when I come up there.
We're gonna play for sure. Like
We're
that's
playing.
happening. Oh, me and wife are gonna partner up. It's got to be like, so what is euchre? It's not just Michigan. It's like Midwest, right? Is it only Midwest? Because most people.
Well, listen, when I went to prison and jail, though, like most people knew how to play fucking spades or what the fuck ever. No one knew how to play euchre.
No one knows how to play euchre there, and I don't like spades. See, what the hell is euchre?
It's not how it's spelled. It's how do you spell it? EUCHER.
Yeah,
starts with an E.
Oh, I've heard of 500 rummy.
I love 500 rummy. I'll play that.
But euchre's a lot like that, though.
That's what she's saying.
Kinda, yeah. It's kind of like spades for real. You just have less of a hand.
Nicole said
a bunch of fucking.
I don't know what Keely's bringing. Wahoo.
Nicole's in there now. So Nicole said she's from Michigan, but she learned how to play in Paris. Like,
I love Nicole.
Hey, why didn't you take me to Paris to learn how to play euchre?
Right.
That's what a real friend would have done. I'm just saying.
What kind of money do you think I got, bro, that I can fly you to freaking Paris to teach you?
Now you know we work for the government now. We can just borrow a plane.
They don't pay well.
You got that Soros.
That's true.
I don't, because I'm anti-lobbyist. So
a good friend would have made it happen.
I'm sorry. I'm sorry that I'm not a good enough friend to take you to Paris, Dax. I'll work on that.
God, you're terrible, Cat.
I'm not a good enough friend to be a frame in your house either, so I get it.
Hi, Nick.
One's just easy.
You will be.
Nobody is framed on actually, I only own one friend's photo at all, like a hard copy of a photo, only one friend. And that's my wife in full Civil War gear. That's the only hard print that I have.
That's a special kind of thing right there.
I know, it sounds like a shudder down your spine, like
Beetlejuice.
My fireplace is super cozy. Why don't you have Nicole? Why don't you go to Paris with Nicole?
What?
I would go to Paris.
Go to Paris with Nicole.
Yeah.
I'm not a good flyer, so I'm not taking you anywhere. Just so you know.
How long is that?
I'm already nervous about flying down for your wedding. To where I've talked to my doctor about sedation meds for the flight.
Take some Benadryl.
It doesn't I don't know what my deal is. I was doing really well with flying again. Like when we went to the Florida meetup and then I went to Texas twice. Like I was good with flying, but my last flight when I went down to Texas alone, my flight back was horrible.
That's why, because you went alone.
I know. I didn't have my husband with me.
Wouldn't it be neat if we ended up because when I went down to Texas the last time, I went from Ohio to Michigan to Texas. Well, I don't know. But we went up before we went down.
Really? You heard Pickles?
Yeah, and then on the way back it was the same way. We had to go to Michigan first.
Pickles stole who from who, Nick? Pickle didn't steal nobody. You're talking about my wife.
Yeah, right. What?
Yeah, see, when I take Benadryl, it doesn't put me to sleep. Like I get nervous on Benadryl and PM medication.
It does that to me sometimes, I noticed. But just sometimes.
Yep. And I do. I always get sick when I fly. So I'm like, I'm gonna ask for meds. And I think we're gonna try to fly in the Thursday before the wedding. So I can sleep off the sedation before we have to do the things. Or
relax before you have to deal with people again.
Dude, Nick is calling you out right now, wife.
Man.
I believe, you know what?
Nick
I believe my wife.
Here dropping some tea.
I know. Damn, Nick. Thought we were going to dance and have fun and be silly. We just talked about this, Nick.
Now there's a cheating scandal. Jesus, what more can we handle?
My whole life is falling apart. See, yeah, I don't like flying, and that's a control thing. I don't like being that, and flying doesn't make sense to me. I don't think we should be doing that.
Yeah, it is. I don't like the pressure. I have noticed, though, the pressure is not as bad as it used to be. When I flew in, when I was younger, it was horrible on your ears, but now it's not that bad.
See, I don't think it's as bad as now that I'm older either.
I think the sky's falling, honestly.
It's getting thinner. It's getting thinner.
Something's happening. Did you guys see the moon the other night? You could the half of it was lit up, but the other half that wasn't lit up, you could still see it. It was fucking weird. It was so weird.
I've been seeing a lot of people posting that like some weird ass crap is like happening up in the sky, and you'd think I'd be like on that shit. Like I got my telescope and stuff, but
well, I seen it one night and it looked like, you know how like a firework looks in a distance. It was like, it looked like a red firework, but only half of it, like it was just cut off, and it was the moon. It was like red and black. It just looked like spots of red. It was weird. It was so weird. The sky has been weird, period, forever now. Like something's going
Nick
on.
Nick and Prebs are going at it right now.
Yeah, I see this. Nick, I think you're in trouble.
He said, Prebs,
I think you got yourself into something that you ain't gonna get out of.
Because the sun and moon being visible at the same time makes sense if the Earth is round.
Come on, Boomer, come back with something good.
She said she's gonna Bible slap him.
See, I thought she was gonna come back with something better. I'm kind of disappointed in that response. Nick was good.
And when I was a kid, I always thought the clouds.
Take your drama to TikTok, kids. We don't do that over here on the YouTubes.
Right.
Shush,
the drama stays over there, damn it.
Keep that shit over on TikTok. Get out of here.
What truth behind flat Earth? There's no truth.
I know he knows all the secrets. That's what part of the government he works for is NASA.
He has way more clearance than I do.
Yeah.
Way more clearance.
Who?
He knows where the nukes are.
Me?
Yeah.
They don't trust me with shit. I can guarantee that.
Because Prebs is scary, Stoney. My wife is scary. She might look sweet and cute and innocent, but that little firecracker will fuck you.
Run. Yeah.
Run. Like, you know that sound on TikTok, that run. That's my wife.
That's what went in my head, too.
The Earth is flat, hence layers.
Layovers, not layers.
True.
Layovers.
Sorry.
And flight patterns, too.
Why do you got to ruin the jokes? Why are you like that?
Because that's how I am. You make things not fun and I ruin jokes. That's why we work so well
Didn't
together.
they just say something about they were going to declassify a bunch of like UFO shit this month?
They did.
They did already?
Yeah, they don't ever put it like on the media. You have to actually go and look. But they've changed a lot of, like, they're fully acknowledging them now. Like, it's not like, but the crazy thing is that they also added in the water. So they added an aerial phenomenon as well as sea phenomenon, because a lot of times that you see these things, they're over water, or they're shooting out of the water, or they're shooting down into.
I think there's an inner Earth. If the Earth is round, there's an inner Earth, or there's a beneath the Earth.
Like layers. That's what I was thinking when she said layovers, and I ruined the joke. But we love you, Ames.
We were talking about you a little bit ago.
What are you talking about? We love you.
Amber.
Yeah.
Was.
What?
You crazy.
Amber was talking about Ames.
I love you, Ames. I'll declare my full public display of affection for you.
I feel stand so tall with next Ames. To her. I'm like, yeah.
You make Amber feel tall.
Yeah.
That's a gift.
No, Kat doesn't take me anywhere. And Dana's probably going to take me here soon.
I'm sorry. What was the first part of what you said?
Frankenmouth.
Who?
It's wait, say it again, Tex. Where are we going?
Frankenmouth.
What's it called? That's how I would say it too.
That's how it says. Frankenmouth.
Frankenmouth, yeah.
Frankenmuth.
Muth?
Yeah, Frankenmuth. Hey, Michael. Yeah, it's
Tonight is a good night for a slower game.
But what was the first part of what you said? You said cat something, and then
Kat
Dana will.
Kat doesn't take me anywhere, so Dana has to do it.
You haven't asked me to take you anywhere.
You haven't volunteered, like Paris.
Where do you want it? Like, you're gonna bring up Paris again. Where do you want to go, Tags? Where do you want me to take you? To Frankenmuth?
More that I don't know. How about starters like that? Frankenmouth.
Okay, we'll go to Frankenmuth. You'll love it. Are you wait,
Frankenmuth?
Hold on. Are you team Thanksgiving before Christmas, or are you team Christmas, Tex?
Well, you gotta celebrate Thanksgiving first. So
but I don't know if Frankenmuth is really the place that I should take you.
Okay, good.
It's like
Dana will take me, don't worry.
I'll take you though.
No,
but it's Christmas. We can go to Bronner's. It's like this. Dana Bronner's. You can spend the whole day at
You're not
Bronner's
supposed
and
to
go
put
out
your
to
tree up
eat.
until Thanksgiving's over.
So,
Thank
in
you.
full disclosure, the only
Thank
reason
you.
that I haven't jumped in on the TikTok Christmas war is number one, none of it shows up in my feed, which makes me really mad. Like, I'm not kidding you. My following list is only Boyne. My following list is
What?
only like the popular creators that I
Boyne?
follow.
Boyne.
Right.
Like,
Right.
you know what, like the verified people or whatever. So that I was like, okay, I'm gonna unfollow all of those accounts. Unfollow them. It's still not showing me, you guys.
It
It's
keeps
crazy.
like pausing on me and just showing a face and saying something about live or some shit or a 3
Oh my
minute
God, that
fucking...
stupid like live photo thing. Mine's
Yes,
been
I'm like,
doing that
what is
constantly
this?
too. You take a
I would
picture of
wish-
what you're doing. It's the dumbest thing on the planet.
I wish I'd stop fucking with TikTok. I know that.
I know.
They're always
but
doing
it's-
some dumb shit.
I don't understand it. I think I did it once and I was like, okay, what is this? And I tried it and it was the dumbest crap I've ever seen in my life.
Yeah.
It was so dumb. Like, I'm like, okay, cool. You take a picture of yourself and what you're doing at the same time. The only reason that my house is not decorated for Christmas is because I've been going through some shit. And then I was going to do it today, but I was in the hospital today. But now I'm hydrated and I'm feeling better because I got all my hydration. That Christmas shit is coming out tomorrow. Bet.
You
Christmas
look
starts
like you're
November 1st.
glowing.
Thank you, Stony. I'm with you. I stand with Stony.
Christmas
Yep.
is a season.
Hey, quit bullying Stony.
I'm not
Okay, so when
bullying
does the
Stony.
tree come
You're
down?
bullying Stony. It's not fair.
When does the tree come down?
January
New
1st.
Year's Day.
Damn Skippy.
Yes.
Well,
I do
yeah,
end the
don't leave it up
season
after
New
that.
Year's Day. No.
Janice takes hers down like March.
What?
That's like such bad luck.
Dana, that's like a year of Christmas. Nobody can get down. Like, nobody's that cheery.
No.
I'm all about doing.
Stony, you should hold a press conference.
Write your book. I'll buy it. I'll buy a copy, Stony.
Yep.
I'll read it online.
We'll buy it and auction it off to someone you hate.
And then he's gonna create a GoFundMe. Seems about legit to anybody that says I bully them. It's
Cash
right
App
on
bio.
par.
Oh,
Cash
now
App
you're gonna be a
bio.
grifter, Stoney? Is that what you're gonna do now?
Oh
Yeah, I can give him my
Oh,
shirt.
man.
No,
See?
yeah. See, you can't take it. Like, but I'm
can't.
proud of you.
I can't.
That was good. Did you see the restraint in him? He was like, "Oh, I got a good." Oh, we're on live. I'm not saying, this isn't FaceTime. I'm not saying that shit.
Yeah.
Proud of you.
Oh,
Good job.
That's on some self responsibility, Tex. You're growing,
yeah. Huh. I hate the audacity.
dude. Stoney's fucking killing me in the comments tonight. I have the audacity. Oh Lord,
Oh
that group.
Lord, have
You can always
mercy
pull
on
a
my soul.
Brokitch.
Hey, yeah, what's going
You
on?
couldn't help yourself, could you? Like
No.
you were there, and we were all really proud of you. And then you sat back and you were like, "Yeah, no, fuck that."
It was the audacity for me.
Is he okay though?
Yes.
Okay.
Yep. He's posting. He's apologized to his followers that were worried, and now back to regularly scheduled programming, apparently, which is fine. I mean, it'd be cool, like if. Right. Like it would be cool if we could maybe like, and I'll joke about that crap. Like you guys know me. I joke about like if nobody makes fun of my health more than I do, in all honesty. Like I make fun of it constantly. I just feel like I need a new group of people. You know what I'm saying? Like I need a new group of people that don't like me because like I need intelligence. I need some wit. I need
This
something
one's
to
getting
work.
old.
Yeah, like I need something to work with, like on an intellectual level, as opposed to like, I'm gonna kick your walker like you're 12.
Yeah, there's nothing but insults, just like the liberals used to do to us.
Right. Like it's very
No real
difficult.
arguments whatsoever, just like going after
Right.
Nicole and Skin. The fuck? You and the Walker, like,
It's
Grow up, dude.
bizarre. Because remember when we used to like clap back and forth and they were always like solid, man. Like they were always like the right amount of petty, the right amount of slam, the right amount of like, because it wasn't done to hurt. It was like clapping back and forth, you know,
Right.
like it was arguing, debating, whatever, back and forth. And then something took a very weird,
Dark.
dark turn. And now it's whoever can hurt each other the most. And I'm not like about that life. But at the same time,
I've never name called. I've never did none of that, dude, ever.
I can't say that I haven't now. You know what I mean? Like I used to be able to say all those things, but I did, like, I let them push me to a point, but you never have.
You went through so much, dude. Like they push you and push you and push you. And there's times you've done nothing fucking wrong and they blame you. Something you don't even, there's no involvement in, dude, and they blame you.
I don't even know what they're talking about.
It blows my fucking mind. Like, it's so unfair. It's fucked up.
But at some point, like, it's almost like entertaining. You know what I mean? Like, can't you find somebody else? Like, how about we all just agree to go find new people to, like, yeah, like, I miss the roasting. I'm right. Like, that's what I miss. Like, you can call it bullying, but, like, it wasn't. It was like a one video, two video back and forth, and not being like mean, man. They're like shit turned mean. And keeping it on the app. Keeping it on the app. And like, if you have a relationship with somebody off the app, stop bringing it on the app.
Right.
And if you're gonna, but I think, or if you're gonna bring it on the app, you need to be like, you need to expect what's gonna come back at you.
Exactly.
Like if me and you fell out privately, right? And then I turned around and started making videos about you and being like, oh my God, you won't believe what she did. And then you make one back to me and I'm like, look at her. No. That's not how it works. Like if you're going to put something on the internet, you have to be ready for what
that shit up.
Comes back. Like I put my health online. So I expect that there might be a time that like it comes back on me and somebody makes fun of me for it or somebody, whatever. Right. But then like, if I go back on that, then it's harassing. No, you hit below the belt with me. And like, I'm just old school rules. Like if you want to hit below the belt, I'll hit below the belt too. We're setting up rules now. Now you've changed the game. You've changed the rules. So why can't I play that way too?
Right. Match energy. Here's my thing though.
But now it's gotten to a point where it's like, let's stop matching because like this is getting.
Oh, I would never match what they've done.
Never. I can't. Like I can't. Nope. And I almost did the other day. Like I have a video of my drafts that I need to just delete because I let it all come out. Every thought, info.
Here's my thing.
Though, I was gonna drop it and then delete the app and be done. But then I was like, it was cathartic just to scream and yell like that. But then all I kept thinking about was my thing now. Like when I post things, and it's even worse now. Like after this recent, like every time, like I learn, something from a big blowout on TikTok.
Yep.
But like when you post something about somebody, it's not just a person that sees it that's going to see it. People that love them are going to see it. People that are their friends are going to see it. So not only do you have to like, when you put something out there, expect a response from that person, but also don't be shocked when the people that love them also have something to say about it. And it's not a gang mentality thing because we're not orchestrated for Christ's sakes.
No.
Like, but you have to be ready for that. You can't put stuff like that on the internet. Like, and I will use Bro Kitch as an example because I've forgiven everybody from the other situation that I'm not going to talk about anymore that truly loved that individual because grieving is hard and you do what you do with it. It's forgiven. But people that like the Bro Kitch situation was just like so vile. And it's like, this is no longer matching energy. This is really bad. You know what I mean? And you see things like that where it just goes so low, or them going at Bunny's hearing and like, what does that do?
What blows my mind is when a situation happens, the group, what I've noticed, there's some of us that stay silent about it for a couple of days, and there's some of us that speak up. And it doesn't matter what we do. If we don't say nothing at all, we're guilty because we're not defending ourselves. But as soon as we defend ourselves, bullying. Like, are you? What am I supposed to do then?
That's why that's like, and we're out of time, so I'll make it like quick. But that's when you're like, it's damned if you do, damned if you don't. So you have to do what makes you the happiest because the court of opinions is always going to be rotten and horrible, and someone's always going to have some people who hate you. Yep. Nothing's going to.
I would never want to fix it with those types of people anyway.
No, like it's weeding out the herd, and it's Stoney. That's the book that you should work on.
Yeah,
a TikTok manual. Here, see,
weeding out there's a bug flew in my hair.
A Guide to TikTok by Stoney. It's got a ring to it. You can do all the rules. Don't forget to put in there. Yep, he's on it. They have the burden of proof at the end. Yeah, at the end of the day, anybody that accuses you of anything, they are the ones that have the burden.
They never show it, but people still fucking believe it.
And honestly, you can't fix stupid, right? Like, I don't want anybody around me that would blindly believe something at the drop of a dime. And I've been bit in the ass that way. We all know that I very publicly like ate dirt with just believing people who I thought were my friends. Right. And you would think that like they always bring that situation up, and it's like, yeah,
he very publicly apologized.
But not only that, but how am I the only one that learned from it? Because y'all are doing the same shit that I did to get me in that. At least I learned from it. I owned it. I humbled myself.
We still didn't get an apology for baddie stuff. That we still ain't.
Lord, you'll never win there. That's a rabbit hole in itself. You'll never win from there. No, Sheila.
Go for hours on that shit.
Oh God. Sheila, we are not getting it back. Our original YouTube is gone, but we are back on YouTube if you just search out Freedom Fam Podcast, right, Tux?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. It is, yep.
Careful, Freedom Sheila, Fam. You're not allowed to say that. You'll get in trouble. All right, we have to wrap it up. It's 1:06.
I love you guys so much.
We're an hour and 6 minutes in. Thanks for coming and just doing we didn't have anything planned. Like, I appreciate everybody for hanging out tonight. It was just like a live instead of like a show. But I needed it. I'm glad that we did it.
Me too. I needed it really bad. Thank you.
Tex actually looks more awake tonight than he normally does in the show.
Just like
he's very like
over here.
He's very interested in the comment section. Like, oh yeah, Amber, before we go, fit check. Everyone's been asking you for a fit check. Are you just in pajamas?
I'm not in nothing. I've been cleaning.
There is no fit check. I am also in pajamas.
I'm just in a tank. That's all, guys. Yep, I've been like straightening up. I'm sorry.
We're chilling.
I'll do a video later with a fit.
Yes, we need a fit check. We need a morning fit check.
I'll do it.
All right. We need to get the vibes going back to normal over there.
Right.
All right. Tex, do you want to send us out? Oh, Amber, do you want to send us out with something positive?
If nothing goes right, go left.
Love it.
I don't fucking know.
Beautiful. Beautiful. It's a beautiful way to end this one.
All right. Y'all have a good evening.